Introduction as well as our strategy section towards our governance. Towards our governance. Yes. Firstly, what do you mean by governance? What do you mean by governance? And what is the difference between governance and government? A government is nothing but an institution. It is nothing but an institution. What about governance? I completely agree. Government is nothing but an institution. Majorly which includes our implementing agency. Which is the implementing agency? Which is the implementing agency? That is executives. If you already knows that we have three major important pillars of our the democracy. We have three major important pillars of our democracy. That is our judiciary on the top. Always and always judiciary should be on the top. Followed by legislature to our left and executive. Executive on our right. Judiciary is nothing but what? You can say it provides or gives judgments. Gives judgments. What about legislature? The policy making body. Policy making body. Policy making body. And executive. Executive is nothing but implementing body. Implementing body. We know. Now, government is majorly we talk about executives partially. What is legislature? Legislature. Now, what is governance? Governance is it narrower term or broader term than government? Is it narrower or a broader term than governance? Broader term. It is a governance is a broader term. Governance is a broader term. What is broader? Broader term is with respect to implementing. With respect to implementing of policies in a cost-effective manner. In case if I am collecting taxes, who will collect the taxes? Who will collect the taxes? It is government. As simple as executive. Policies for collecting taxes are done by legislature. If there is any controversy, who will come to play? Now, the collecting of taxes, the role of executive. Now they are collecting taxes. Can we use it for child biscuit? Can they use it for child biscuit? Or for that work? Obviously, no. It is considered as wasteful expenditure. Wasteful expenditure. Only government initially before to 1990s. You see why only 1990s? Before to 1990s, we had a most important term called as government. The institution. But after that, World Bank released a report on governance. All the different countries started to take into consideration the term called as governance. Governance is nothing but I'm implementing the policies. But that policies need to be implemented in a cost-effective manner. Now, what is cost-effective manner? That is, collecting the taxes should be lesser as well as using the collected taxes in a best possible way. Hope you are getting. In case, take an example of the taxes. I am collecting 100 rupees. I am collecting 100 rupees of taxes. In case for collecting taxes, if it is costing 99 rupees, take an example of I need to collect 100 rupees of tax from different stakeholders. But if I am using 99 rupees for collecting of the taxes itself, then what is the profit for the government? Is it already? Is it cost effective? Obviously, no. It is burdening both the government as well as the people. Government as well as the people stakeholders and even the private players. It is not considered as governance. Rather, it is considered as a less cost effective manner. In a similar way, now for providing or taking the same type of 100 rupees, I am using a technology. For collecting of taxes. Now I am collecting the same 100 rupees with a 10 rupees cost. In that I am collecting your taxes by using technology at 10 rupees cost. The profit for government is 90 rupees. The profit for government is 90 rupees as a profit. Okay, it is transferred into which fund? The CFI, the Consolidated Fund of India. Nothing but government account. Now I have lots of money and I can use it for different activities. Like the consumption of construction. Okay, here I have two major possibilities. Either either I can use it, either I can use it for construction activities or skill development. This 9 money can be used either for skill building or I can use it for activities. Like magic guidance by the federal government. Either I can provide it in the form of the subsidies. Okay, this was cost effective. I was getting 9 but what was the spending? If I spent on the skilling, education, health aspect, this is good. If I'm spending on subsidies, again, is it cost effective? Is it cost effective? Obviously, no. Obviously, if I'm spending on this, obviously, it is not cost effective. Obviously, this has a little bit impact. Or it's a multiplier effect. We call it as multiplier effect. If I get an education, I'll be contributing towards GDP, gross domestic product. My country will grow. If I give subsidies, wasteful expenditure. Wasteful expenditure. Examples includes a loan waivers. Loan waivers. Dearest allowances for the government. Security allowances. Like child biscuit. All comes under different subsidies. If I'm investing on some fruitful aspect like education, like health, construction of highways, construction of different factories, industries. Hope you guys are getting. Yes. Now, as simple as that, what is the difference between implementing agency government and a governance? Which is good. So, we want governments an excuse to work as well as to implement the policies in an effective manner. Effective manner. Take a third example. Reservations. Reservations. So reservation is bad. Obviously, no. This subsidy is bad. It has both positives and negatives. In the same manner, again, subsidy, it has both positives and negatives. Travelers have increased by 11% according to recent data. Especially women have increased by women traveling from one place to other place has increased by 11%. What does it mean? It means women empowerment has increased. Followed by subjugation faced by women is coming down. And third most important one is they will empower with respect to the different education, health and facilities as well as with respect to skill development. Again, all studies are not bad. It has both positives and negatives. In the same manner, reservations. Recently, government of India has increased the reservation even for EWS quota, 10% for economically weaker sections. Is it completely bad? Obviously, no. It lies on the implementers who are implementing the policies. Okay, getting reservations bad or not. If that reservation is being grabbed by the top 3 million, it is bad. If it is implemented in a judicious way, in a cost-effective manner, if it is reducing inequalities, if it is reducing our discrimination, if it is empowering our citizens, if it is contributing to our GDP, I think it is good. Yes. Okay, now please, you got a concept? Governance. Okay. Now, introduction about governance. Now, introduction about a governance. Introduction about a governance. You are getting what do you mean by governance? Again, governance includes what? Governance first and foremost blueprinting is our introduction. First and foremost with respect to our governance is our introduction. And introduction includes a 3-pronged strategy. Introduction should always include a 3-pronged strategy. What a 3-pronged strategy? One is our always definition part. Always our definition part. Uniqueness. Second one. The third one is the stats or the facts or examples. Stats or facts or examples. This we know. And introduction should be at match in how many paragraphs? One paragraph. One paragraph. Okay, there should be one paragraph. At max should be in 4 to 5 lines. At max 4 to 5 lines. This is mandatory. At max 4 to 5 lines. Definition should be in unit just 1. Yes. Okay. Now, what is the definition of governance? Governance according to World Bank. According to World Bank. According to World Bank, governance refers to decision making. Decision making. Who will make decisions? Who will make decisions? Legislature. Who will make decisions here? That is legislature, decision making, policy implementation. Again, executive, decision making, policy implementation, and management of resources. Management of resources in what? In a judicious manner or cost-effective manner. To achieve our objective. What's objective? What's objective? That is like objective here is nothing but as simple as that DPSP, or I can say our mechanism. What is DPSP? Directive Principles of State Policy. Directive Principles of State Policy, or as simple as that, to achieve our overall growth of governance. Okay, now, so repeat the definition. Always and always mandatory. You should mention according to World Bank. According to World Bank, governance is we can say governance is nothing but what? Decision making, again legislature, effective implementation of a policy towards what? Towards management of resources. Management of resources in a cost effective manner or in a judicious manner. To enhance our what? To achieve our objective. What objective? Objective is something like welfareism. What is welfare? Development equitably among all the different sections. Ambani after work. And again, the poor people should also develop on par with the Ambani and Adani. And this is called as welfareism. We call it as governance. First one definition here. Okay, now, what is the uniqueness about governance? First and foremost, one is my disparities. What do you mean by disparities? Differences based on caste, differences based on, we can say, class, creed, sex, gender will automatically come down. Second one, what happened? Second one, it contributes to development of society. It contributes to development of our society. It contributes towards development of society. Second one, how do you do? Take an example, the cookies are made this. Why there is a conflict going on between them? Because of disparities, because of lack of development. Yes. See, without giving a hint, you should address the concept. What is the third one? Equal society. Equality will enhance. All this concept leads to what? Unity in diversity. All these concepts lead to are the major important concept called as unity in diversity, or I can say what? Or I can say inclusive society, or I can say inclusive society. Done? Is it clear? Done? See, first one we discuss about the definition of World Bank. Definition of governance according to World Bank in its report in the year 1989. According to World Bank, which talks about governance is nothing but the policy making or inside decision making, implementation of policies, and management of resources in a cost-effective manner or in a judicious manner to achieve our overall objective of welfareism. And this welfareism leads to the unity in diversity, or which enhances our inclusive growth of society.